Good morning, Rumble. Good morning, Rumble. Good morning, Rumble Studios here on this 08.26.2024. Current time 05:54 a.m. Eastern Time here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York, where I live and reside on this Monday morning, start of a new week, pushing towards the weekend. Once again here, Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich over there on X, at Fireman Rich here on Rumble, at Fireman Rich over there on Twitch, and all those other fine social media networks. Good morning, Tony D. Salute to you right out of the gate. You're here, my friend. Hashtag positive start to the day. And good morning from Tony to the missus. Tony says good morning. There we go. I'm sorry. No problem. Good morning, Tony. Glad to have you here, my friend. First on the board there, here coming in on the coming in on first the YouTube side. We got you with the weather on the Twitch. We'll get to that, and we also have you on the Rumble side here and stuff. And we had. I checked that replay and it's skewed. Something happened on the Rumble side, Tony, because I think that was a Rumble anomaly that we saw yesterday. My audio is there in the background, but you're there while I'm giving the readout campaign. Excuse me. And because I checked the YouTube replay and the Twitch replay and the kick replay, and I didn't check the kick. I got to check the kick. I didn't check the kick now that I think of it. But the YouTube and Twitch, it's clean. So there was a Rumble anomaly yesterday, everybody. If you're watching on the replay or you're just watching in the background, yesterday, Tony D, I had a weekend edition yesterday. Tony D came up, and we were having a little funkiness going on with just a Rumble client yesterday, and it shows that on the replay. So it's probably on the Rumble side. I don't see how it could be on my side as far as that anomaly, other than because the Rumble is working fine on the other, going out to the other broadcast. So it's just interesting. from a broadcaster's aspect. Oh, I do have the morning coffee, by the way, and it is tasting mighty fine. We have Death Wish this morning, something black cherry or something, but it's Death Wish. It'll get me going this morning. High octane fuel. So we had, and then after that, Tony D did sort of a preseason version of the Bell Kings Fantasy Football, which we had a really good broadcast. And then Brian was up from Houston. Always good talking to Brian. And Tony, we were talking after you left for probably a good hour and a half. And then Brian let me, he gave me a link in the private chat to look at about some rugby stuff. And once I was watching it, right, and I was going by the play, I said, "Oh, this is cool, Brian. This is cool." And it's like, "Who's this girl?" And then I said, "What, Brian?" Yeah. Oh, I must have gone to the bathroom. So I switch over to the Rumble client, or no, back to Restream, because we were still using your Restream in the green room. He wasn't there. I was talking to myself for 5 minutes. It's like, I sent him a whisper. I follow him on Twitch, so I sent him a whisper because I know it's hard to get. I don't use Discord. He's on Discord. I should crank up my Discord. That might be a good thing to look at. I don't know if you ever looked into Discord, Tony, as far as that goes. And Tony's laughing at that. Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny too. But I told the missus, and the missus says, "That's nothing strange. You always talk to yourself anyway," in a manner of speaking. Oh, that was funny. But Brian, if you're watching this on the replay, it was great talk with Brian and stuff like that. We're talking. He was telling me about the rugby. We talked a little bit about the Olympics and some other stuff. And very, very astute young man as far as that goes. So it was good. I had a chance. I had Brian all to myself to talk to. Yeah, we only see he's a busy guy. He's a busy guy. He's telling me about his new job, and wish him the best on his new job and stuff. He seems pretty excited and stoked about it. So we'll wish him the best. But we are getting our week started here on Monday, working towards the weekend. And I hope everybody had a good weekend. Had a great Sunday. I was broadcasting all day yesterday, starting yesterday morning, and then with Tony and Brian and all that, and watching some football. That we had the last weekend of preseason, and I think it went very well. And then Saturday. Oh, I didn't do anything Saturday other than I had to replace some faucet fixtures in the bathtub and the sink. And there's a picture. I wonder if I can bring that. Yeah, I can bring that picture up. Let me show you what I was doing. Let me go ahead and. Let's see. We're down there. Let's see. We want to bring up profile, and that would be. Oh, there's the picture right there. That's what I want. So let me go ahead and show this picture on my X feed, I should say. And let's see, can I maximize this? Yeah, okay, I can maximize it. Let's go ahead and do that. Maximize it and go to preset. And there it is. That's what I did yesterday. My scope of work was replacing the old parts with new parts, and those are the old parts right there. On parts for the bathtub and the sink, and started in the morning about 11:30, and it took me about 5 hours. It took me into the afternoon 5 hours because so the pictures of the old parts almost like feels like I have some skills and stuff like that. And what I got to point out is this right here was for the tub. One of the things were broken right there as far as that goes. So we replaced it. I had those 10 years. Got some new hosing because the hosing was leaking up here and stuff. You have that calcium buildup and stuff from like the water. This is from the sink, and this is a sink back here, the brown thing up here. It goes up here. This is the old one. And I had a pain in the ass with these hoses. I thought I could reuse them, and they didn't work because these little nuts down here on the end could not connect on one side. I changed them out, and they didn't connect. So I had to. That's why it took like 5 hours. I took an hour to go out and get new hoses or 12-inch 3/8 lines there, and so that's what I did Saturday. It took me 5 hours. These are the boxes of the new parts here, as far as that goes. So this was the easy one. I didn't think that was going to be, because there's a bathtub back there. It's a claw, bear claw bathtub, and it's right behind there. And then this little gizmo, that's I don't know. I think I have to seal up around this tubing here on the new one in the bottom of the sink. So, and it looks pretty good. Did a good job on that and stuff like that. So I'm pretty proud of myself. It's just like, you take your time, you can do anything as far as that goes. And so that was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's see. Speaking of cool, it's cool right now. I got the windows open. The windows are open. The missus told me yesterday, I guess we may be having a hot and humid weather returning tomorrow, as far as that goes. Let me see the 10-day forecast. What's the 10-day say before we get to today? 10-day, let's see, Tuesday. Yeah, it might be getting a little warm. Do they have a thing for humidity? Yeah, that's the green. Oh, okay. Yeah, going into Wednesday, it's going to be a little bit high. It's going to be up in the 75% come Wednesday, but right at about 70 thereabouts tomorrow. Humidity is pretty is not bad right now. Let's see. What's the humidity now? It's yeah, humidity is 57%, so that's not bad. So I guess Tuesday and Wednesday the humidity is going to go up, and then it's going to come down. So we may have the air conditioning on for those 2 days. Humidity is a killer. Humidity is just a killer as far as that goes. Currently here in the southern tier of upstate New York, we have at 6:04 a.m. here in the southern tier of upstate New York, at the current time, it's 59 degrees Fahrenheit. 59 degrees Fahrenheit, which equates to 15 degrees Celsius. 15 degrees Celsius. And it looks like we're going to have a mix of clouds. It's foggy out there. We got a foggy day today. Okay. We're getting on our last week, so we've got another foggy day, and the fog count is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 days so far. More than half the month of foggy day mornings that I saw. But this morning we have a mix of clouds and sun. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. High of 84 degrees. Going to be a little bit warm. Winds light and variable. Sun rose this morning, or will be rising this morning at 6. Oh, we're up before the sunrise. So that means we're going towards autumn. It's getting later and later. 6:26 a.m. the sun will be rising, which is in about another 21 minutes from now. 6:26 a.m. sun will be rising, and sun will be setting later this evening here in the southern tier of upstate New York at 7:50 p.m. as far as that goes. World times and temperatures as wait a minute. World times and temperatures as I speak. We have Honolulu, Hawaii at 12:05 a.m. just coming into the Monday. Cloudy skies, 77 degrees Fahrenheit. In Phoenix, Arizona at 3:05 a.m. Clear skies, 88 degrees Fahrenheit. Chicago, Illinois, the Windy City at 5:06 a.m. What do we got? Clear skies, cloudy skies with a little clearing, 79 degrees Fahrenheit. New York City, the jungle, as I call it, clear skies, 70 degrees Fahrenheit there in New York City. And our weather down there per Tony D there. Oh, sorry, Tony D. We got this other one here. Let's go with this one. This is the one we want. Down there in Warner Robins, Georgia, We have 69 degrees Fahrenheit, 92 for the high. It's going to be a hot one down there in Georgia. 68 for the low, the low, and clear skies as far as that goes there. And thank you, Tony, for adding to the weather report as far as what's going on down there in Georgia. Going across the pond, Cork, Ireland at 11:07 a.m. Cloudy skies, 63 degrees Fahrenheit. And down in Milan at 12:07, mangia, lunchtime in Milan, Italia. It is cloudy skies, 81 degrees Fahrenheit. Swinging over to Kuala Lumpur at 6:07 p.m. Sunny and clear, 84 degrees Fahrenheit. And in Tokyo, Japan at 7:07 p.m. in the early evening, it is cloudy skies, 84 degrees Fahrenheit. And down there on that great continent called Australia, in the country of Australia, a good friend and ally to the United States of America. We appreciate that friendship there, Australia. In Melbourne, Australia at 8:07 p.m. Cloudy, little clearing, 83 degrees Fahrenheit. And over in Sydney, Australia, at 8:08 p.m., clear skies, 64 degrees Fahrenheit. And those are our world times and temperatures as I speak. And looks like it's going to be not too bad of a day. Not too bad of a day. Our thought for the day, our quote and thought for the day. The quote comes from William Shakespeare, an English playwright and poet, world-renowned English playwright, poet, and actor. William Shakespeare was widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English language and the world's preeminent dramatist or whatever. So he got into the drama. He is often called England's national poet and bard of Avon. And his quote and our thought for the day goes as follows. No legacy is so rich as honesty. William Shakespeare. No legacy is so rich as honesty. Now, legacy is how we would want to be remembered. So I'd like to be remembered as a kind and honest person. So that honesty is important. It rates right up there. You got to be honest. You got to be honest with yourself, first of all. Okay. And sometimes I guess I'm talking out my ass because sometimes I'm not honest with myself. I'll admit that. It's just like, but that's my takeaway from William Shakespeare's quote here. No legacy is so rich as honesty. If you can be remembered as an honest person, I think that's a testament to your life. That's a good thing. That's a really good thing. So no legacy is so rich as honesty. Try to be honest. Try to be honest and straightforward and up straight and with that being kind. And sometimes people can't take honesty. They can't, and they deflect from it. But I think if you're an honest person, I like to be around honest people. To me, and I try to be honest on those people I'm around with, as far as because I know there's been situations in my lifetime I had to be honest with that fire chief. There's a lot of guys I knew they said what the fire chief wanted to hear. Well, I was a little bit different. I said, Chief, dude, we just can't freaking do it that way. It doesn't work that way. And sometimes I was being told I was a blowhard, but I got to be straightforward. I'm not gonna BS you. You gotta tell the straight scoop. You got to be honest. And I think it's only a good thing. So thank you, William Shakespeare, for no legacy is so rich as honesty. And God bless and Godspeed. Our national day today. Well, I already. That's another one I should bring up. Let's see if I can find that on the Twitch here. Let's see if I still can find it here. It's still in my. It should be. Let's see where it's at. Let's see if it's still here. Because as soon as I saw it, it says, I already know what the national day is and stuff because we have somebody already tweeting about it. and I want to give him a plug because he's a good guy. He's an honest guy. I like him too. And that is our. Let me bring this up here. Um, let's see, bring that there. Go back to our Twitter feed, and that's our good friend Hal Moss. Follow this guy. He's a good dude. That's his. That's Rocco. Is that his? Or no, Jacko. Rocco is Tina's. Tina's. Yo, Tim Fan 43. Good morning. Coming in on the Rumble side. Glad to have you here. Coming in from Michigan. Hope everything's good. Is all your crew there this morning? Do you have all your worker bees, or did we have some more people? Tim had a little problem this end of last week. People calling in sick, making a 3-day weekend. Glad to have you here, Tim. Hope all is well with you out there in Michigan. Tim's a regular here in the chat, and we appreciate it. But here's Jacko. Jacko, this is it's Hal. I saw this first thing this morning when I fired up the X, and I don't know yet. Lots of laughs. Oh my God, it's still pending. Okay. Oh. We appreciate you, Tim, keeping us surprised as far as what I like to hear what you're doing there in the job, because it keeps me in touch, because I'm retired now. I've been retired, for those folks that are watching on the replay, for a little over a year now, and Tim is a real worker. Hal is cool. Yeah, Tim. Tim Fan 43. He's a regular viewer, and he says that Hal is cool. Yeah, Hal is a great guy. Only thing I don't like Hal, he's all over the place. And there's Thamer. Good morning, Thamer. Thamer coming in from Riyadh, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, on the Twitch. Glad to have you here, my friend. Good to have you. I hope you are well, and you're the best to your family there in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So we're international now. We got but Hal Moss, I saw this as soon as I fired up. It was the first thing I saw. That's his dog, Jacko. He's a strong supporter of, and Jacko is a rescue dog that he rescued. I think he's had him for a year now. And we're going to be going into the national day today is hashtag National Dog Day. And I remember my dog, Max. We had Max. We lost Max several years back, and I miss him. I say good morning to him every morning since his passing and stuff. I miss him. So, but that's Hal's Jacko, and whether it's one here with you or those that provide you with the zillion memories, and that's something that Max did for us. Please enjoy a moment with Jacko, and this is his photographs of Jacko right there, and I think he's a cute little guy. And I think Jacko, he's a little happy guy. He's spouting that little scarf there, and he looks like he's a happy dog. He's got his tennis ball spouting the Tractor Supply. When did Tractor Supply make tennis balls? So he's basking in the sun there. So thank you, Hal, for and I don't know where he's at today. I know Fridays he's on Twitch, and Wednesdays he's on. I think Tina said that Wednesdays he's on, or maybe Tim. Is he Wednesdays he's on X Live, I believe. So let Hal know that we're today is national. Some of the other national days, just to go over them, is National Got Check Day. I don't know. I guess you check yourself over and whatnot as far as that goes. And Thamer says, stuck in traffic at the sea. Oh, it's hot still there in the kingdom. Thamer, stuck in traffic at this with this heat. And Tim Fan says about Hal, I don't know. Sorry. No, that's no problem. I don't know. I know Friday he does Twitch. Maybe today he's on Facebook. I mean, he's covering the platform. He doesn't multicast, but he switches it up as far as he's on the Facebook, Twitch, X Live, and then Twitch. I don't think he does the YouTube though. So he's an actual radio broadcaster that still works from his house every morning. He does the radio and news, or the traffic and news there for the out there in where Tim Fan is at, out there in Michigan. So he's on the radio and stuff. He's great. He's got the radio voice too. Let's see. It's also National Webmistress Day. Oh, I wonder if that's the missus. No, she's always on the web too. So let's see. National Cherry Popsicle Day. That's good. And National Women's Equality Day. But we're going to go with National, like I said, National Dog Day. Hashtag National Dog Day. And National Dog Day on August 26th encourages dog owners of all breeds, while seeking a new companion, be sure to consider the mutts, mixes, pure breeds, and everything in between. Whether mix or pure breed, embrace the opportunity for all dogs to live a happy, safe, and abuse-free life. And that's key. Hashtag National Dog Day. And like I said, I miss Max. Max is good. Tina, good morning. It's National Dog Day, so happy National Dog Day to Rocco. I was just talking about Hal, and he has a post up there showing Jacko. So we're thinking of our little canine friends. I'm thinking of my Max on this National Dog Day, and give a little extra breakfast there to Rocco this morning. So good morning to you. And Thamer, what Samer says here? Samer says, have you heard of an artist streamer who got hit and run? No, I did not. Who? Oh, are you talking about Badges? You're not talking Badges. That was a couple weeks back. God bless her. Yeah, she passed away. I knew Badges. I knew Badges during. I think I knew her back in Blab. I know for a fact I talked to her with quite a few times when Haps first started. Is that who you're talking about, Thamer? Is Badges? Yeah. Yeah, okay, you're talking about Badges. Yeah, I think everybody across the board from Haps knows about her what happened to her, which is sad. Is there do you have an update, or are you just finding out now? Because that was a few weeks back. That was shocking, very shocking and stuff. And we hope her family is doing well, because her whole family was involved in that accident as far as that goes. So the guy, I don't know what happened to the guy and stuff. I should do a follow-up on that. I know it devastated the community as far as that goes, as far as a loss. It's always a tragic thing of having a loss. So she'll be remembered. And she was a great person. I talked with her she was one of the first persons I talked to. She was just working in her kitchen and stuff like that, and she got into doing the artwork on Haps with Joe Burke, and she was. I seen her quite a few times on Twitch. As far as she was really active on Twitch. Let's see. Thamer says, "Light up. I thought you never heard." Light up. I thought you never heard about it. No, I heard it from the get-go. I mean, that news came out really, really quick. I think it was just a couple hours after the accident happened. It was filtering out to people. So, as far as that goes, so I know there was a GoFundMe for her family to help take care of medical expenses and stuff like that. So, but that's tragic. You never know. It's just like you get in the car, you're going down the street, and then some crazy person. I guess the person was high on drugs and stuff like that, and had a history of hit and runs. So our hearts out to her family, and we'll remember Badges. Let's see. Can I do a campaign? No, I don't have any. Let's see. Oh, the campaigns. Ooh, they moved up. I got to have at least 25 people to do a campaign here, folks. They moved up to 25 to 30 and stuff like that. So we'll get there. I just find an interest. We did one yesterday, which was funny. It was a Sunday, so I guess I could talk about the Bible on Sunday. And But it's they Rumble pays you real quick as far as yesterday's readout. Just to be full disclosure, I ended up making $1.24, I guess. And on the broadcast, I made 13 cents. It was a 2-hour broadcast, but it was really that's because we had Tony up. I should throw Tony at 13 cents. But I just find that intriguing as far as Rumble being able they're supporting the broadcasters more so than say on Twitch. Twitch you get your you monetize through your ads and subscriptions. And subscription, I made a mistake last week. I got a notification from Twitch. If you're on desktop here in the United States, it's still $5. But in the United States, if you're on the mobile and you subscribe to somebody via the mobile, it's going to cost you $7. So I don't know how that's affecting overseas. Let me see. I think I got the email here. Let me read the email. Do I still have the email? Oh, here it is. Yeah, update. Fireman Rich, subscriptions are an important way that your viewers support your channel in order to keep. Now, this is for Twitch now. This is just for Twitch. In order to keep pace with rising costs and local currency fluctuations, we're updating Tier 1 subscription and gifts sub prices on Twitch iOS and Android mobile apps in over 40 countries. So this might they're doing this in over 40 countries. It's not just the United States. I'm wrong. Starting October 1, the increase of new subs is $7.99 USD in your country. So that's United States. We are notifying you. That doesn't mean them. They say in other countries, so they're raising their prices here, buddies. Everybody, we are notifying your subscribers starting October, and I don't really have that many subscribers, and I'd rather watch. I'd rather on Twitch. I'd rather have you watch the commercials. We are notifying your subscribers starting October, and their subs will be renewed at a new price. So I think that sucks for the viewer if they want to. So I think it was was it yesterday or Friday's broadcast? Lore, or was it James? It was James. James he gave me a subscription. I said, don't do that. You're better off doing the turbo because then it covers everybody. Get the turbo. I think turbo. I don't know what's turbo cost. Oh, I don't have it up here. Let me see. Let me see what turbo is. It turbo? Go ad free. Go ad free for free. What's this ad free for free? That's something new. Let me bring this up over here on this one. Here. Go ad free for free. Now, this is Twitch, okay? Now, Rumble, they have commercials, okay? But the broadcaster can also do what they call a readout for the ad campaign. And, hey, smoking. And let's see, let's back up. Yeah, smoking, it's $8, so don't subscribe to me, okay? And let's see, smoking. Yeah, you're a VIP. I made you a VIP. If you can see, you got the little diamond. We got smoking schizo coming in from Florida. Good morning. Good morning, smoking. Glad to have you here. Good morning. Oh, let me back up. You said, hey, Rich. Yeah, you said $8? Yeah, it's up to $8 starting October 1st. And then Tony saying good morning. Tony saying good morning to Tina and Tim. And Smoking says $13 a month. What's your figure? $13. Oh, is that what? Is that what turbo costs? Oh, well, that's your $13 a month. I better be watching a lot of. And Tina saying hi to Thamer and on Twitch. And who do we follow? We have Johnny Boy Taco. Johnny Boy Taco, thank you very much for the follow. What do we got here? What's going on here? Hang on for a minute. What the hell? I think my toe's stuck in my cable here. uh yeah, Johnny Boy Taco. Thank you very much for subscribing. Glad to have you here. So is that $8 or $13 for Turbo? Okay, it is $13. Okay, $13 for Turbo. Schizo is telling us. Smoking Schizo. He's from coming in. My brother, Air Force veteran, and Go Prime Beef. I like saying that. And I'm just trying to catch up on the comments here. Let's see. Mandanel, whatever that is. Okay. Johnny Boy Taco. Johnny is. Tina's laughing at my antics. Yeah, but you got to be. I guess if I'm going to pay $13 a month smoking, I better be watching at least 3 or 4 to make it worth my while. It's just unless you like the one person, but that means Twitch gets all that money. So Johnny saying hi. How are you? We're doing good. We're doing good there, Mr. Taco. Johnny Taco. How are you doing, my friend? And glad to have you here. And thank you again for the follow, Johnny Taco. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And Tim Fan saying good morning to Tina. And good morning to he's saying good morning to Tony. And Tony saying campaign time. Well, let's see. I just checked it on the campaign and I don't have any. I got to get the ones that are in there. You got to get up to 25 now. I don't have any 10 viewer ones. The ones they're upping it, I guess. I guess they get you going. So we just got to increase our viewership to where we have over 25 people total. So right now we're at 17. So that's only 8. We only need 8 more people and stuff, and then we can do a campaign. So if I do one, I do one. If I don't, I'm not going to sweat. It's no sweaty da, as we used to say overseas when I was over in the Philippines and the Korea. No sweaty da. In other words, no big deal. I'm just fascinated with that concept and stuff. And Bathurst is here. Oh, good morning, Michael. He's over. Oh, good morning, Michael. Tony, I see Tony. Tony going Bathurst. Good morning, Michael. Glad to have you here. I saw this morning on my alerts that you, and I looked at it real quick that you and Tony did a broadcast. I was in bed last night, and yeah, Tony said Bathurst. It's shocking, shocking. Glad to have you here, Michael. Coming in on the Rumble side, and good to see you on the Rumble. Rumble is good. We went down 1. We went to 6. Oh, we're back up to 17. Okay, maybe we can get that up to 25. We'll see. Keep it. I ended up corresponding with Rumble folks here a week or so, and I let them know that you let me know when it's campaign time. I think they liked that. They thought that was pretty cool. And oh yeah, that's right. Lots of left. Yeah. And oh, that's right. Yeah, you were on last night there, Tony. Just to remember if you forgot. And then Tony and Michael Bathurst says the football gang. The football gang is on. Let's see. Let's see. What do we need to do here? We need to move on to. Let's see. The National Day. Tomorrow is Tuesday. It's a scheduled Mixcloud day, so I will be doing Mixcloud tomorrow. For the Tuesday thing that I do, and presenting 8 songs, and we'll be looking at that. Football gang, yeah, the football gang's getting back together, Michael. We had a good broadcast yesterday morning, and I know you and Tony. I got to watch the replay on your broadcast from last night there. You and Tony, I'm sure you had football going across, so I know you talked about football. So I'll be watching that after this broadcast or after when I get back from the walk there. So the football gang is getting back together there. Tony D, just as a heads up, Tony D will be doing fantasy Belt Kings fantasy football, and he'll be posting that over on his X feed. There's his. So for those people that are watching right now, currently fantasy football 10:30 on Sundays. So look for Tony D. That's his X feed at Tony Tone 163. And we had a very good broadcast yesterday. Brian was up, so the football gang is getting it back together, as like Michael said. And like I just said, tomorrow will be a Mixcloud broadcast. I'll be doing the want to be radio DJ thing, and let's see, Michael, I just shared you on my X account. Oh, thank you very much, Michael. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. Greatly appreciate it. And as far as that goes, and that's very kind of you, sir. And let's see. And a happy National Dog Day to your Tia. It's National Dog Day today, Michael. So give Tina an extra treat for National Dog Day. And thank you very much, Michael. I appreciate that. I just hearted it on your. I guess it goes to me, but I gave it a like on your page. I don't normally do that, but I recognize that. So thank you very much, sir. Greatly appreciated. So we'll be doing the Mixcloud tomorrow, and Tim Fan 40. Let's see. Tina saying hi to Michael. Get all the greetings there from Tina there, Michael B. And Michael saying D is for delightful for Tony D. Yeah. And then Tim Fan 40 saying hi to you, Michael, this morning, also coming in from Michigan. We're all getting the things there. So thank you. Thank you all for conversing in the chat. The chat makes it, the chat is everything on broadcasting. I love the chat in the morning. It's great. Our history, let's go ahead and do 100 years ago today. Or this would be as a Friday. Let's see. Let me get this primed up here. Set up as far as, the 100 years ago from August 23rd, which is Friday, because we get these, they come out the day they come out, or the night they come out, we're already broadcasted for that day. So let's go ahead and set this one up and stand by. Let me get the chat here caught up. Okay, we got the chat caught up. 100 years ago. And Michael always has these good comments as far as that goes. Michael says, "Good morning, beautiful souls around the world." And we appreciate that comment, Michael. Thank you very much, my good friend. Let me go back here for a minute. Michael, you're pretty. Here's Michael's card. Michael, I'm putting up these cards. Michael used to do this on Haps. And copying somebody is the greatest form of flattery, and that's why I liked when Michael used to do this on Haps. There's Michael Bathurst over on X, and give him a follow. He broadcasts on the YouTube. And he's one of the panelists that's on Tony D's Belt Kings Fantasy Football. We have a great Michael likes to say that we always argued and stuff. And I said, we discussed stuff. He likes it. Michael saying, "Tina, may you feel blessed today." Thank you. So Michael, please give Michael a follow. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. All right, we're going to do 100 years ago. What happened to it? Oh, it's right here. Okay, 100 years ago from August 23rd, which is a Friday. So let's go ahead and get this started here.
Well, a new housing development in Hillcrest and restaurant robbery. Broome County historian Roger Luther has the full story and more in tonight's installment of 100 Years Ago, brought to you by Broome County Recycles.
100 years ago today, 40 acres of farmland just north of Hillcrest have been purchased and will be developed for housing. The old farm was the birthplace of John Hull Jr., the Binghamton cigar manufacturer. Owners of the Binghamton Tallow Company on Eldridge Street have been ordered to clean up their plant and eliminate odors that have been annoying residents in the area. A gang war was developing last night at the C.F. Johnson Playground between young men from Johnson City and Binghamton's First Ward. The boys scattered when police arrived. And finally, thieves broke into a restaurant at Water and Henry Streets last night. They stole cigarettes, chewing gum, and 60 pennies from the cash registers. And detectives believe it was the work of young boys again. That was the news 100 years ago.
Those boys they're that gang of young kids are running around rampaging, stealing 60 pennies and cigarettes, chewing gum, and the like. The one thing, there's a difference. They ran away when the police came. Now the culprits just stay there, or else they take a car and they have the cops chase them and stuff. But gang war, like, okay, that's overemphasizing it. But back then, I guess it really mattered as far as that goes. So 100 years ago with Luther, he's a historian there for the municipality of Endicott, New York. But I think he's also a historian for New York, for the Broome County area, as far as that goes. So I like him. He's a good guy. Very good guy as far as that goes, and we appreciate. It's one of the features I really enjoy, and I think everybody else has enjoyed it here as far as that goes, and we appreciate. And full disclosure, I have no association with Fox 40 News. I just am a consumer. I do. Oh, she's just joking. Mrs. says I do. I don't. It's like, I wish that would be cool, working for a TV station there. That would be pretty cool. Let's see the rest of history as far as what went on this day. Let's see. Let's see. Good news in history for August 26. We have. Let me bring it up here. 233 years ago, John Finch was granted a U.S. patent for a boat propelled by steam. I thought Fulton did that, which used mechanical paddles to propel it atop a lake or river. An invention that revolutionized commercial transportation on both passenger and freight. The American inventor, clockmaker, silversmith, and surveyor, entrepreneur and engineer, also provided beer, rum, and supplies in 1778 to George Washington troops. So that's an early day of the steamboat there. On this day in 1498, Michelangelo was commissioned to carve the Pieta, if I said that right. 1910, Mother Teresa, the Nobel Peace Prize winner winning Albanian Catholic nun who made it her life's work to care for the sick and poor, was born. Oh, it's Mother Teresa's birthday. God bless you, Mother Teresa, and Godspeed. And Tina responded back to Michael's to you two on the God bless. Good morning. Good morning there. And in 1920, on this day, the 19th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution took effect, giving women the right to vote, which they should have had it from the very beginning. And on this day in 1939, Major League Baseball was televised for the first time, and a game between Cincinnati Reds and the Brooklyn Dodgers at Ebbets Field on W2XBS. What day was that? Oh, in 2008, Russia recognized the independence of former Georgia, breakaway republics Uzbekistan and South something. And let's see on the AP side. And we're right at 50 minutes, so we're right on schedule. On this day, let's see. I was watching some World War II. General Charles de Gaulle braved the threat of German snipers as he led the victory march back into Paris on this day in 1944, which had just been liberated by the Allies from Nazi occupation. And Tina says the gang at it again. Yep, the gang is at it again. The football gang. We're getting back together. And Tina's laughing at that. Let's see. Other things. 1958, Alaska went to the polls to overwhelmingly vote for favor of statehood. That was our 49th state into the Union, Hawaii being the let's see. And that is about it. Let me see. What do we have this? What's this one? No. Yeah, that's about it. That's it for history on this day, August 26, 2024. And we're going to take a little break. I'm going to refresh my coffee here with another cup of Death Wish. Get another cup and stuff like that. So I'll be right back, and you guys just hang in there, okay? we're back. We are back as far as that goes here on the Monday morning coffee. You gotta get up there, Jack. What are you doing? What are you doing? You gotta go to the bathroom? Huh? What's that? Well, he's scratching on the rug, which... Okay, let's see if he gets... Okay, he's up in the window. There's Jack. He was scratching on the rug here earlier, so he likes his window. Okay, we're back here for the Monday morning coffee for August 26, 2024 at Rumble Video broadcast here on Rumble Studios. Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich here, working on the 6. We got 13. We're still holding... we total of 16. 12. Well, we went down to 15. So we have a lot of folks on Rumble. We got 12 people on Rumble, 1 person on Locals, 2 people on Twitch. Who do we have on Kick? We probably have that 1 person. Yeah, that's probably me, that 1 person on Kick. And over on the YouTube, let's see, we have... Yep, there we go. That's quick. Yeah, we got 1 person on, so that might be me watching. So, but we're here on this Monday, starting a new week, working towards the weekend. I got my second cup of coffee, Death Wish coffee, which is really good. And as far as that goes, and so we're glad to have the people that are in the chat here, and let's see what we can get going here on the second. I don't know if Michael, are you? Would you like to come up? I'll extend the invitation to Michael because I know I've been on his broadcast enough to where if you'd like to come up for the second portion here, I can set aside my the other things, the local activities that went on this weekend. Let me know in the chat, and I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link via email, direct message. You know what? I might just send it to him anyway. Let's go ahead and get the. Let's go ahead and copy the link and send Michael. I'm going to send you the link, Michael, on your direct message. Where is it? Michael's right there. Okay, Monday morning broadcast link. If you'd like to come up, Michael, I just sent you the link. Had Tony up. I'd love to have you up for a little bit here for the second half. So the link is in your I just send it direct message there to you, Michael. If you'd like to come up, and you can, because you might be more interested in me just going over some events. Let's see, what do we have? We talked about the 100 years ago. And let's see, what's in the news? Anything updated news on Fox 40 here? Not seeing anything. Nothing going on there. And let's see what we got over here. New Walmart makes major changes in self-checkout. What's that about? Let's see. I don't use. Do you guys use the self-checkout? I don't use the self-checkout. The self-checkout. Let's see. Tina says he reminds me of Hal. Who reminds you of Hal? Michael? Is that who reminds you of Hal? Is Michael Bathurst? Tina? Michael's a good guy. He's a good guy. I bet he's had me up on his broadcast quite a few times and stuff. So I'm just extending the invitation, and I love it when we had Tony up here yesterday, which is good. And like Michael said earlier, the gang's getting together. The football, the Bell Kings fantasy football there, Tony's broadcast. His panel of knuckleheads are going to be talking about football, which starts next week. Oh, I know what I could talk about. Let's see. Baseball. Let's see. The Yankees. I Oh, Michael, he's not going to come up. He went. He just went live over on YouTube. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, he just went live. Yep. Let's bring Michael up.
Talking a little bit about football, which is awesome. Let's have a quick look here at the images.
Let's say good morning to Michael.
Let's see what we got. This is kind of cool. I like this too. Imagine this was your setup. Isn't this nice? Beautiful. The beautiful people, right? There we go. If that was your setup, you'd be rocking in the free world. That is beautiful. All of these images this morning that you're seeing, unless specified, are AI generated images.
Thank you, sir.
It is incredibly crazy what's available now to all of us.
In my broadcast.
I like this one. This is one of their own right here. Suno AI. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with Suno. We did some renditions last night.
We'll just thank him.
They went pretty
Michael
good.
is really into the AI.
They weren't perfect.
He's really into the AI over there on YouTube.
Here's the original of the
he's done
Funky
a good
Love
job
Groove,
on
and
it,
then I'm going to
as
play
far as that
you
goes,
the
and,
remix from last night. Enjoy.
Okay, we're not gonna just send him greetings there. He's getting his day started. Broadcast is over there on YouTube as Michael Bathurst. So give him a follow as far as that goes, and such what do we have here? Tina says, I left, came back, another 5 minutes of that. So, oh, no problem. And Tony says he is at work. And Tina says my daughter does. No, the blues guy. Oh, blues guy, okay. So, here we have it with Michael's broadcast. He's over there on YouTube getting his day started. So I like it. He doesn't come in here that often, so I greatly appreciate that, Michael, as far as you're popping in here on the broadcast and stuff like that. Very appreciated. And let's see, on baseball, though, starting Friday night. Yeah, okay, we got that. Starting Friday night. Let's see. To that. I'll go put this back on the chat. Let's see. Starting Friday, the Yankees, I believe they were playing. Friday, no, it's Saturday. The Yankees were playing the Rockies, hosting the Rockies. They beat them Friday night 3-0. And then Saturday, let's see, did the Mets play Saturday? I think they used to take one. Okay. No, they played. They're out there. Padres beat the Mets on Saturday. And then Sunday, the Rockies won on Saturday 9-2. And the Mets, they beat. Okay, so they split. The Mets won this Padres. So the Mets and Yankees are split. And then yesterday, the Yankees, they just rocked. And the Yankees won 10-3. And I got to bring this up because they have a particular player. Where is that? No one put it up there. There it is. Let me bring this up. As far as that goes. And you can hear the traffic going. So, No, we don't want that. We don't want that. And the New York Yankees have Aaron Judge, who he did just hit one home run. He hit 2 home runs on yesterday's game. And he launched his 50th and 51st home run as he continued to chase his AI run. The big thing is there's the 2 Yankees that came after him hit home runs. And so there was 4 home runs in the game yesterday between the Yankees and Rockies and stuff like that. So I thought that was really, really interesting. So congratulations. He's got a chance of breaking his own record, the American League season home run record. So a very good player, and go Yankees, go. And as far as that goes, so they won yesterday 10-3, and the Mets they lost to the Padres. So tonight, let's see, do we have any gameplay on those 2 teams? Yankees are playing the Nationals down there in Washington, and the Mets are off, it looks like. I'm trying, Tina. I'm trying. My dear Rich, you need to read comments sooner. Thanks. I'm trying, okay? I try and read them as quick as possible, but, you know, they're flying through. And I guess the thing also, if you're on Rumble, just to let you know, by the time you're reading this, I'm already on something else, because Rumble, we found after yesterday's broadcast, it's a little delayed compared to YouTube and Twitch, okay? Just so I'm not sure if you're aware of that. It's not what I'm saying right now. It can probably take it's about anywhere from 10 to 15 seconds later on Rumble. So you might want to refresh to catch up, because I found that Rumble is a little bit slower, Tina. Okay. So just to let you know. But yeah, I'm trying to keep them. I'm saying as soon as they come up, I think it's just by the time you hear it on the Rumble side, there is a delay. That's one thing I have noticed over the last couple of weeks. Twitch and YouTube are a lot quicker than Rumble. Remember when we just had Twitch and YouTube? YouTube was a little delayed. Rumble is a little more delayed than YouTube. It's not as quick, which is understandable, okay? I just found that I've really noted, and you just saying that evidently you're looking at me reading the comments, that's telling me there is a little bit of delay on the thing, because if I go here, like right now, on my laptop, I'm showing that when I just showed this. Oh, I just showed. So there is a delay. I think I try and read them as quick as possible, as far as that goes. So, and I know it doesn't jive, but that's just a live streaming booth there. In baseball today, I guess both the Yankees and Mets are over with. Now football. Let's just say in football, I don't want that one. After this weekend, and I think I just squeaked out 1 win over you, Tina. It all came down to the last game last night in the NFL. We were tied because there was a tie game. So you had the Patriots. I had the let me bring up my notes here so I can update my notes while I'm here. We can do that. Week 4. So let's see. Last night we had, for the NFL, we had some good playing in NFL. Yeah, I tied you. The Saints won, so that gave me a tie. That tied me with you overall when the Saints beat the Titans. Or no, the Titans won. I'm sorry, the Titans won. The Titans beat the Saints, so that gave me that win. So let's see. Overall for that win, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Tina had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we were tied. Okay, you got it. Okay, yeah. As far as I there's nothing I can do about the delay, Tina. So unless you bounce back, go on Twitch and stay on Twitch, and then when the commercials come on, you can bounce over to Rumble. That's all I can suggest. But we were tied at 8 games apiece. And there was San Francisco and Las Vegas. They tied 24-24 on what was that, Friday night. So we were tied 8-8. Okay, Tina, and we both had Denver for the Arizona game, and Denver killed Arizona. So it came down to the New England-Washington game. What is it? Washington ended up winning last night against the Patriots 20-10. So I won. I had 9 wins, and you had 8 wins. So I squeaked out. I just barely squeaked. It was the last game, Tina. It's like, I like doing this because you had some good picks. I thought I was going to lose to you this weekend. So I think overall, I think I'm still ahead of you on the overall chart. I'll update the chart on Wednesday, because Wednesday will be the Let's Talk Football broadcast Wednesday night. I start either between 7 and 7:30 Wednesday evening Eastern time. We're on for about an hour. We'll talk about the games that happened this weekend. There's no games this upcoming weekend, but we can talk about football for anywhere from, it might be a 30-minute, 45-minute show, because there's no real games to pick as far as that goes. And I enjoy doing that. And she's taking part in the picks on Wednesday night. And that's something I like doing, is picking to see how I do during the course. I just pick the teams, and it's based off of the team's gameplay as far as that goes. And let me just take care of this one right here. Two, three, four, and bye to the view thing. Okay, so so pretty exciting weekend of football as far as that goes. The last week of preseason. Let's see, we had for week 4, starting last Thursday, the Colts beat the Bengals. The Bears beat the Chiefs. I don't think the Chiefs won a game. So the Chiefs and Bills did not win a preseason game. They were playing mostly their second string, third string. Jaguars, they won overwhelmingly against the Falcons. Jaguars is one of the teams you got to watch. Dolphins lost to the Buccaneers, which I was surprised on that. 49ers and Raiders, they tied 24 each on Friday night. Vikings beat the Eagles in Philly there on Saturday. And Green Bay beat the Ravens on Saturday. And Steelers lost to the Lions. Lions look pretty good. Rams squeaked out a win over the Texans. The Texans won. I'm sorry. Texans, they're another team to watch. They won preseason. Bills lost to the Panthers. Now, the Panthers, I got them pegged as probably the worst team as far as that goes. And they beat the Bills, but the Bills didn't have their first string in. Cowboys lost to the Chargers. Giants lost to the Jets. I know Pate's not doing good. Patriots look pretty good, though, Tina. I would say they've got a chance at making the play. I think they got 2 good quarterbacks as far as that goes. So don't count the Pats out. I think the Pats, even this is preseason now. This doesn't matter. The first 3 or 4 games in the season, that's going to determine the season, not this preseason. This preseason is just fun. It's interesting. I think this preseason's interesting because I'm seeing some better playing from the second and third string guys that are in there, and it's very interesting from that aspect. So don't count the Pats out. Let's see. Like I said, the Chargers, they won against the Cowboys. The Giants lost to the Jets, so the Jets are looking good. They went 3-0 this preseason. I'm liking the Jets, not because of Aaron, you don't hear anything about Aaron Rodgers, but I tell you, the backup quarterback, if I think Adrian Martinez, I'm talking about him because he is a good quarterback. I think he's going to help the Jets this year. Seahawks won against the Browns. That was 37-33. That was a high-scoring game. Titans beat the Saints right at the end. I watched the end of this game. The Saints were winning, but the Titans were able to get a touchdown in the last 2 minutes, and the Saints could not come back. So the Titans are looking pretty decent too. Cardinals lost to the Broncos. Broncos, watch out for the Broncos. They've impressed me. I think they're going to be a good team this year. And again, the Patriots, they lost to the Commanders, but the thing of it is, Tina, I think the Patriots, I didn't really watch much of that game last night, the Patriots and Commanders, because I went to bed early and stuff like that, too tired. So we have, and I appreciate you in the chat, Tina. Thank you very much for that. It goes both ways. Thank you very much. I appreciate you in the chat. I appreciate taking part in the picks there on Wednesday night. So that's a fun thing and stuff like that. And I look forward to that. We're going to be doing that we're going to have our picks on Wednesday nights going into the week of we're going to continue that throughout the season. I mean, last year I started doing that. It was sporadic and stuff like that, but it's going to be a regular broadcast for me on Wednesday nights between 7 and 7:30 for about at least 45 minutes to an hour broadcast. That's when I got slated as far as that goes. So we wait this week. We got 1 weekend to go through, and then opening is Thursday, September 5th, the opening game for the new season, the 2024-2025 NFL season. The Ravens are going to be in Kansas City. That's when the real football starts right there, okay? And we're looking forward to that. I'm pretty excited about that. Okay, so there's our sports. Let's see. Oh, the fog is coming in. I don't know if you can see that, but it's foggy out there. Yeah, you can see it. Look at that. That's all fog up here. It's foggy, foggy, foggy. What's the temperature outside? Still holding at 59 degrees. 59 degrees Fahrenheit. And let's see, what do we have else in the news here? I got something. Let's see, I got some things on my notes here. Let's get rid of the football. Save that. Yeah, this will be a good article. Vintage cars. Let's go ahead and do vintage cars. This came out the 24th, which is Saturday. This happened Saturday, this past weekend. Who doesn't like vintage cars? Let's bring this up here. Go here, get rid of the text. There we go. Oh. Let me slide it over to this one. There we go. We had Aaron Judge still up on the present board. So let's go ahead and bring it here to vintage cars from all eras are racing in the track this past weekend. So let's see what this is all about.
The Hilliard Vintage Grand Prix is in full swing this weekend at Watkins Glen International, and models from the 1950s and earlier are revving up their engines. WENY's Connor Friedhoff has an inside look at one of the classic cars on site and how it compares to the new school of race cars.
The race car has been evolving constantly over the years. Built in 1962 and 1967 respectively, the difference between these Jaguar XKEs and modern-day machines is vast, both from the drivers and onlookers' points of view.
It takes so much more driver input to be able to properly and perform well in a vintage car. Vintage cars, especially on the bias ply tires, lean a lot more, they slide a lot more. You don't have the electronics to be able to control the car, so it's a great deal more driver finesse that's required for these cars.
The present-day race car is filled to the brim with electric components, switches, and computers, each designed with the goal of granting the driver every possible advantage when out on track.
You got to be on your game. It's real. People think that vintage racing isn't racing. I would argue vintage racing's harder to do than some of the pro racing series out there now because the cars are so different and so much harder to make them do exactly what you want them to do versus newer cars.
As SVRA itself has evolved, adding calendar dates and gracing famed tracks across the nation, the array of unique makes and models have propelled the series into the race-hungry hearts of fans all around, including right here in the Finger Lakes.
We always mix it up, but the fans just so embrace to see these machines still raced as they were prepared. These old cars, you kind of wiggle them through the corners, where the newer cars, you're on a straight line. It's like you're on rails.
Vintage racing cars showcase the many eras that have passed, displaying the impact of modern engineering and competition. Without them, the modern auto race would not exist as we know it today. From Watkins Glen International, I'm Connor Friedel.
So there we had some vintage car racing and stuff. Okay, Tina, we'll see you later. Hal is on. Have a great one. Tell him I said happy National Dog Day to what's his dog's name? I guess I forgot. What's his dog's name? Jacko, and then Tina's dog is Rocco. So happy Dog Day for them as far as that goes. Have a good one, Tina. Thank you. And we are back as far as that goes. And let's see, we got to bring this up here. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're back. And so vintage car racing, it's something that takes place up here in the southern tier of upstate New York. And it's a good thing as far as that goes. And let's see, we're going to get rid of that one. Yeah, we'll get rid of that one. Okay, we don't need that one. Let's see. So we got that one in. Let's see. Oh, okay. Here's some forgotten history. Okay, that's out there in Elmira, New York. And let me see if I set this one up here. Throw the captions off. No, we don't want that yet. Let's go ahead and just bring it up here. Go ahead and it's noisy. Let me close this window. I'm hearing too much feedback, and Jack is, I don't know where Jack is. He might be on another window somewhere else. Forgot. Oh, we started that too soon. That's too soon. Let's see. Bring this back. Share. Is that up there yet? No, it's not. I got to present it first. There we go. Okay, so we got forgotten World War II history found during the clock tower renovation in Elmira. Elmira, New York is like a 20-minute drive west of where I'm at here in Tioga County. And let me bring this up to, there we go. We'll bring that up like that. And we'll listen to this.
A nearly $4 million clock tower renovation in Elmira has uncovered a priceless piece of history. Workers found an air raid siren from World War II. That's the truth. Reporter Nick Dubina has a first look at the siren and why our area was considered a possible bombing target.
A major renovation project for the clock tower at Elmira City Hall has revealed a forgotten piece of history. It's offering a glimpse back into the role this area played during a critical time.
To see this, what was your initial reaction to it?
It's neat. I'm glad that we're going to have it. I'm not sure when it will be on display. It's also incredibly heavy, like 600 pounds heavy.
Archivist Rachel Dworkin showed us the first photos of a piece of history that has been hidden for more than 80 years.
It is an air raid siren that was installed at the tower sometime during World War II. Elmira and the surrounding area were considered possible targets for enemy bombing.
That's because Elmira became a manufacturing hub for military equipment. Dworkin says a dozen companies made everything from bomb fuses, parts for vehicles and boats, and uniforms. In Horseheads, a nearly 700-acre plot called the Holding Point was a staging area for military equipment and supplies before they were shipped overseas. Dworkin says the siren was used for air raid and blackout drills.
It's very loud, but it can't be heard everywhere. They also utilized sirens at churches and at factories. So, when the air raid was happening, that would go off, and then all of the church bells would ring, and all of the factories would blow their whistles, and all of the fire departments would, run their sirens too, so that everyone knew what was happening. But obviously we were not bombed. They just had a number of drills throughout the war.
Do you think it's too early, maybe, but will we try to see if we can make it sound again, or it doesn't work?
Well, from what I have seen of the photographs that my coworkers took of it, it is very rusted. Also, I think it needs power to work, and it's not currently plugged in anywhere. So we won't be firing it up anytime soon.
Do you want to try to make it work?
I mean, that would be cool.
On Monday, the Elmira City Council will vote to officially donate the siren to the Chemung County Historical Society.
We didn't even know it was there. Lo and behold, they found it when they were doing the renovation. I don't know when the last time it was used. I hear stories years ago that there was a button down in the police department where they could actually hit the siren, and they would do it New Year's Eve. I don't remember that as a kid, but that's, that could be urban legend. We had several different businesses. You had American LaFrance, you had Hilliard that worked on stuff for the military, and you had Remington Rand. So we were very active in World War II with our manufacturing here in the city of Elmira that produced war materials.
In Elmira, I'm Nick Dubin.
So they found that up there in the clock tower when they were doing the renovations, as far as that goes. So a little bit of history there. And yeah, I would say, oh, you're back, Tina? Okay. And yeah, that is cool. I thought that was a cool story as far as that goes. Are we walking this morning?
I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Okay, no problem. And so I'm only, but that's a little bit of history there that, something is like, when I first saw the articles, Elmira, where I'm at here in New York State, thinking we're going to get bombed, but because of the war effort, there's a lot of manufacturing going on in this area of the southern tier for the that supported World War II. And I said, yeah, I thought that was pretty cool myself, Tina, as far as that goes. So a very interesting story there as far as let's see. Pretty neat stuff, and it just a little bit of history to the little known mission Elmira on D-Day as far as that goes. A lot of manufacturing done to support World War II war effort. So I thought that was pretty cool. Let's see, what else do I got on my thing here? We do have. Let's see. There was an update that I saw over there on. He's an actor that I really enjoy seeing, and one of his movies is one of my favorite Christmas movies. And when I bring up the picture, you'll see who I'm talking about, and that's Mr. Bruce Willis, who is not in a good way. And I'm talking about Die Hard. Yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie, but he's not. We all know that he's not doing well. But his daughter shared some insight concerning him as far as that goes. And Tina says, we used to have air raid drills in school. Yeah, I remember those. You have to go out in the hallway and, put your hand, kneel down and put your hand out in the hallway there of the schools. I remember those, Tina. But Bruce Willis, I believe this is his daughter, Rummer Wills, is sharing some new insight on, it's her father. So this is coming from Bruce Willis's daughter. Is doing amid his battle with dementia. On Thursday last week, August 26th, Rumor took her to Instagram stories for a brief uncensored question and answer with fans that covered a wide range of topics from inquiries about how many children she wants to have and how she deals with anxiety. When one follower asked how her dad was doing while sending love to all you guys, she shared a photo of her holding her father's hand and responding, "He's great. I love him so much. Thank you." That's off of page 6. The 69-year-old diehard actor retired from acting. That's Bruce Willis back in 2022 after he was diagnosed with what's it called? Aphasia is a form of dementia, a disorder that can greatly affect language and speech. In 2023, Willis' family announced that his condition has progressed and he was diagnosed with dementia, a disorder that with currently no cure or treatment that affects the areas of the brain, assessing with personality, behavior, and language per the Mayo Clinic. Aside from the family aside from her family handling her dad's health, Bruce Willis's daughter is also going through her own difficulties. She revealed in the question answer her longtime boyfriend she ended a relationship with her boyfriend. News comes 1 year after the former couple welcomed their first child, and she's a single mom now, and but she's taking care of her dad, and we had to sit under the desk. Oh, you sat under the desks? Oh, okay. I remember sitting in the hallways. So just an update. I thought that was interesting because I am a fan of Bruce Willis. I like his movies. I really enjoyed him. One of the last movies he did, I haven't seen. He did a movie with. God, I can't think of the name of it, but I enjoyed the movies that he did. Reds and Reds 2. That was funny. It's a funny spy movie and stuff like that. So, yeah, I remember going out in the hallway of the school. That's where we had and we all lined up in the hallway wall and put our hands over and stuff. So, we had that was that was for the nuclear threat that we had with the Soviet Union. I think that wasn't, that was, I just remember that. It's just like, I think it was just more or less just said you did something and stuff like that. Okay, so there's the article on Bruce Willis, and we hope our thoughts and prayers are with him as far as that goes. And let's go ahead. What are we at here? We're going to end with this one as far as that goes. Let's go ahead and go with this one. We're going to go with why this is rock, because I don't know. Let me see if we have a current date on this one. Let's see. Is there a current one? Feature. Let's see. The 25th. So which one is this one? This is the 20th. No, we want the 25th. So we want this one. Let's go ahead and go with this one. Why does the 25th of August matter? Let's see. Let's go ahead and bring this up down like that. Okay. Okay, let's see. Turn this off. We're gonna end. We're coming up on. Yeah, we're at an hour and a half. We're gonna go ahead and end this here. So I want to get out and get my walk going, get my day started. So let's go ahead. We're gonna end with why August 25th, which was yesterday, matters in rock history. Okay, and August 25th, which was yesterday, Sunday. And here's some reasons why that day mattered in rock history. In 1970, Emerson, Lake, and Palmer, good group, gave their debut performance in Plymouth, England. In 1976, Epic Records released Boston's self-titled debut album. Boston, another great rock and roll group. The record became the fastest-selling debut ever. In 1970, Elton John made his live debut in America when he kicked off a 17-day date tour in LA. Dan Henley, Quincy Jones, and Leon Russell were all in the audience. In 1979, the Knack started a 5-week run atop of the singles charts with My Sharona. 1986, Paul Simon released Africans Influence record Graceland. That was a good album. I like that. 1994, Jimmy Page and Robert Plant recorded their MTV Unplugged episode in London. And 2005, Slash and Duff McKagan sued the former bandmates Guns N' Roses singer Alex Rose for allegedly naming himself the sole administrator of the band's copyrights. He wasn't willing to share. And that's what happened yesterday, Sunday, August 5th or 25th in rock history, this day in music. Brought to you by the people over there on 95.5 KGB. No affiliation with them, but they're a great channel. You can listen to them online. I listen to them. They have a great selection of rock and roll that I really enjoy listening to. So, and we will be doing some rock and roll tomorrow on the Tioga Radio Show, as far as that goes. And let me catch up on the comments here. Let's see. Smoking Schizo. I was going to ask you for nuke drills. Oh, some broke. Oh, do we need to do a broken arrow? Remember though? Did you get? I don't think the rest of CE got involved in broken arrow exercises. The nuke drill. Yeah, I remember. Oh man, that brings back memories there, my friend. Brings back Air Force memories as far as that goes. And Tina says okay on that. So, I guess that's where we're going to go ahead and let me see. Let me just make sure. We'll go ahead and go through the. Let's see. We got that one, and we got that one. Okay. Okay, so let me just check. Let's go ahead and do a scan of the news here. Let's see, starting with Fox, I don't see anything there. WNBF, I did have that. I don't want to do that one. That's not popular fast food. No, we don't need to do that. There's nothing really popping out there. On Channel 12, WNBG or BNG, what do we have here? Anything? We did the fire truck, so that was this past weekend, so we're caught up there. And then no, we don't need to do that one. I'm not really seeing anything. Let's see. What do we got? Anything? So many good videos here. No, nothing there. We had the thing on the water or the air in the vintage cars, so we did that. Okay, we got that one. House fire. Let's see. They had a house fire on the south side of Elmira that caught fire on Sunday. Let's see. Was anybody injured? And Tina saying hi. Let's see. Let's catch up. Tina says cool, and then she also says hi to Smoking Schizo. Tina coming in from Jersey, and Smoking coming in from Florida, as far as that goes. And Tina says, thank you, Rich. You're welcome, Tina. My pleasure. You're well worth it, my friend. You're well worth it. I'm just scanning the news here. Nothing there. We did KGB. We did 107. Nothing there. Nothing there. But I guess that's it. That's pretty much the broadcast as far as that goes. So we're going to go ahead and let's see. Let's get to the. We're going to go ahead and exit stage left here and get our day started. And excuse me. I want to say thank you to Tony D for being in the chat right out of the gate, and then coming in, Tim Fan 40, thank you, coming in from Michigan. Thamer, we had Thamer come in. He popped in. Thamer coming in from Riyadh, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Thank you for being here, my friend. Thank you, Tina, our Jersey girl. Thank you for being here and being supportive of the broadcast. We really appreciate that in the chat. It is greatly appreciated, my dear. Greatly appreciated. Thank you. Give Rocco a pet for me, okay? Thank you, Smoking Schizo, coming in from Florida. My brother, veteran, Air Force veteran, and good friend and fellow broadcaster down there. He broadcasts over on Twitch, coming in from Florida. Thank you. Go Prime Beef. Go Prime Beef. Tony, Smoking, Tina. Who else did we have here? First time chatter, Johnny Taco. Thank you for being here. Thank you for popping in and following. Thank you for the follow. Great. Thank you. A great thank you to our friend Michael Bathurst, who's broadcasting right now over there on YouTube. He came in this morning and graced his presence. And I think that's about it as far as that goes. I want to say thank you for those people that were in the chat. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for those that were watching live here on the Morning Coffee for this Monday, August 26th. And if you're watching this on the replay, thank you very much also. I greatly appreciate it. And you all have a great Monday. I am Rich Roberts, at Fireman Rich on X, which used to be known as Twitter. I'm also at Fireman Rich on all those other fine social media platforms you post on. And at Fireman Rich here on Rumble, as well as over there on Twitch. And wishing you all well. Richard M. Roberts on YouTube. Just put that in. But you all have a great one, wherever you may be on this big blue marble. Live life, have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care, folks. Thanks again.